Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. There's no jarring alarm, just a profound sense of calm. Your mind is crystal clear, your purpose is sharp. You know exactly what you need to do today, and more importantly, you know why you're doing it. Every action you take is filled with intention. You're no longer chasing fleeting thrills or hollow rewards. Instead, you move through your day with deep focus and an unshakable inner peace. Now, this might sound like a far-off fantasy, but it's not. It's the real, tangible result of applying ancient Japanese wisdom. It's a path to becoming quietly powerful and unshakably strong. Forget the latest productivity hacks you see online. The 5 a.m. club, the Pomodoro technique, those overly complicated Notion templates. They're not the solution. Why? Because they're just tools. The real issue isn't the tool, it's your entire system. Most of us fall into the same trap. We get a burst of motivation, go all in for a week, burn out, and then quit. We're addicted to the initial excitement, but it never lasts. The Japanese masters discovered the opposite approach, a path of slow, sustainable transformation. They understood that true growth doesn't come from a flash of inspiration, but from long-term dedication, inner peace, and steady, consistent progress. Today we're going to explore 3 timeless principles that can help you build this unstoppable system for yourself. Kaizen, the art of daily progress; Ikigai, your reason for being; and Shoshin, the power of a beginner's mind. By embracing these concepts, you'll stop chasing motivation and start mastering momentum. Let's start with Kaizen. This word translates to good change, but in practice, it's the mastery of small, incremental steps. It's Japan's secret to conquering any goal, no matter how intimidating. Instead of trying to achieve perfection overnight, Kaizen teaches a radically different approach. Do something so small it feels almost silly, and then repeat it every single day. Want to become a reader? Don't commit to a book a week, just read 1 single page a night. Want to start meditating? Don't force yourself to sit for 20 minutes. Meditate for just 30 seconds before you go to bed. Want to get stronger? Forget the intense gym sessions. Start with just 5 push-ups a day. These tiny actions might seem meaningless at first. You might even think, how can this possibly make a difference? But here's the magic. These small steps remove the fear of failure. It's almost impossible to fail at reading 1 page. This consistency builds powerful habits that become automatic. And most importantly, it shapes your identity. You stop being someone who wants to read and start becoming someone who is a reader. You're someone who shows up day after day. Over time, these seemingly boring repetitions compound into massive breakthroughs. That 1 page a day turns into dozens of books a year. Those 5 push-ups become 50. This is how you build true resilience. You're not relying on a fragile burst of willpower. You're building a foundation of discipline, 1 tiny brick at a time. This is how you become an unstoppable version of yourself. Next, let's talk about Ikigai. This is your reason for being. Your reason to jump out of bed in the morning. In our modern world, it's so easy to get stuck in a hollow routine. Wake up, work, scroll through social media, sleep, and repeat. We feel an inner emptiness, a sense that something is missing. Ikigai is the cure for that emptiness. You've probably seen the Venn diagram. Ikigai lies at the intersection of 4 things: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. But finding it isn't an overnight revelation. It's a journey of exploration, not expectation. You don't just sit down and figure out your Ikigai. You build it, piece by piece, through action. Start by asking yourself some simple questions. What activities make you lose all track of time? When do you feel most alive and engaged? Don't just think about it. Ask your friends and family. Ask them, what do you think I'm naturally good at? Their answers might surprise you. The key is to stop chasing a single grand passion and start chasing your curiosities. Try new things, learn a new skill, volunteer for a cause you care about. Fail, learn from it, and try again. Don't be afraid to experiment. When you start to touch even a small part of your Ikigai, everything changes. The dread of Monday mornings disappears, replaced by a genuine excitement for the day ahead. Work stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a calling. Finally, we have Shoshin, which translates to beginner's mind. This is the secret to lifelong growth. Think about it. As we get better at something, whether it's our job, a hobby, or a sport, a subtle danger creeps in. Arrogance. We think we know it all. We stop listening. We start defending our existing knowledge, and our growth stagnates. The expert's mind is closed, but the beginner's mind is wide open. Shoshin destroys this trap with two powerful forces: childlike curiosity and radical humility. In Japan, the greatest masters, whether in Zen, calligraphy, or martial arts, continue to see themselves as students. They know that mastery isn't a final destination you arrive at. It's a continuous circle of learning and refinement. So, how can you cultivate Shoshin in your own life? It starts with simple shifts in your mindset. When you're in a conversation, actively challenge yourself to listen more than you speak. Practice saying the powerful phrase, "I might be wrong." When someone offers a different perspective, instead of getting defensive, ask, "Can you explain that a bit more? I want to understand." A great daily practice is to take a moment at the end of the day and write down two things: one new thing you learned and one old belief you had to unlearn. This simple exercise keeps your mind flexible and open. Shoshin is about killing your ego because your ego is the single biggest obstacle to your growth. With a beginner's mind, you are never finished. You are always evolving, always improving, always becoming more. So there you have it. Kaizen, Ikigai, and Shoshin. Together, these three ancient philosophies form a powerful blueprint to redesign your life from the ground up. With Kaizen, you embrace small, daily actions. You do less, but you stay consistent. You learn to win slowly, which means you win forever. With Ikigai, you stop living on autopilot. You live with a deep sense of meaning, chasing curiosity and building a life of purpose, one day at a time. And with Shoshin, you remain a humble learner. You stay curious, open-minded, and are always evolving into a better version of yourself. You don't need another short-term motivational hack. What you need is a timeless philosophy. You need direction, a solid identity, and a system that supports you for the long haul. The wisdom of Japan has given us these tools. Now it's your turn to apply them. Start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Start with one small step, one conscious thought. Because one day in the future, when someone looks at you and asks, "How did you become so unstoppable?" you'll just smile, knowing you finally discovered the quiet, immense power that was within you all along. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a stronger, more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.